exciting, thrilling, a lot of good-looking young people running around, and me. We really tried to make David fatherly. Fatherly was the kind of thing we kept working on this one, and certainly with Shailene's character, we were referencing her mother and how important Shailene was, not only as a successful experiment, but the whole tie-in to her mother that David cared about a lot. I'm super passionate about climate change. I thought what Leo did at the Oscars was pretty great. Pretty great. I thought the whole Oscars, how they really, all those who have things to protest about, starting with Chris Rock, on and on and on. People just lit it up. But climate change is a big one. That's real. I don't care about me. I care about my kids' kids. That one. Yeah, that one. That and the arts. Yeah. Farrah. I would love to have played Theo James' character, because then I would have looked like Theo James. I have never, he's a good actor, but he's also gorgeous. He reminds me of Clark Gable, which is probably way before you, even, but no, Theo James, it would, because then I would get to look like him, which would be a good thing. Farrah, I'm back. Protagonist, antagonist, they're both people to me. I really don't care. Certainly, as they say, actors love to play villains because there's usually a lot more to play. But no, it doesn't matter. I just play the person, and if he ends up being, a good guy or a bad guy, it really doesn't matter to me. Nadia. If I had to be a fictional character, it would probably be, I enjoyed being Will McAvoy on Newsroom. I really did. In fact, I wish I were Will McAvoy right now, because then I would sit down for a one-on-one interview with Donald Trump, and it would last probably 4 days. I would break him down because I'm Will McAvoy. Monica G, OC, whatever. Is it comedy and drama? Comedy, comedy is hard because you got to be so precise. Because if you're not precise, almost like surgical, you won't get the laugh. And that goes from being on a talk show to working with Jim Carrey. It's just, there's a precision to it. Drama is equally as hard because usually you have to dig way down. Nadia, I'm back. The one thing I learned on set is that in order to look as good as these kids look, you got to go to the gym. Izzy, what made me choose the role of David? They kind of chose me. They called me and said, get down here, we want you to play David. And so I looked at it, and to be honest, I didn't have a clue as to how to do it. And it's hard to imagine, 200 years in the future or something that I would, so I went down there knowing that I was surrounded by people who knew how to do Divergent, Andrea, the one piece of advice I would give to David would be expand the wardrobe. I'm constantly in one black kind of, not Nehru jacket suit, but it's a look. It's one look. I'd like to have at least 2 looks. Divergent, us, U.S. Listen, the most challenging thing about filming Divergent was imagining what would be normal for David 200 years from now. It's all imagination. That's what makes this series so great, is trying to imagine. It's easier to go to the past, to go back, than it is to go forward, and so that was a challenge. The weirdest food we've had on set, and I actually kind of liked it. We were shooting in Georgia, And one day at lunch, they had a kind of a raccoon stew. And you think about it, you go, no way. But, it tasted like chicken. Deadly divergence. Yeah. In life, whatever the wall is to you, you always got to go beyond the wall. Always got to go beyond the wall. Divergent Rad. Yeah, we had some crazy weather. You're shooting in Atlanta, and there was a thunderstorm, big one, pretty nasty one. And it was always when we were shooting a scene. I think one of the scenes where we were at the council, and all you could hear was these booming thunderclaps. And as David, I just thought it was the factions acting up. Oh, there it is. Hey, guys, I'm done. Thanks a lot. I hope you enjoy the movie as much as I enjoyed making it.